Hello, good morning, everyone in the group. Good morning, everyone on Facebook. Good morning. Um, how was your day, your night? I hope everyone is fine. My name is Queen Olive, coming your way again on this platform, Money Rain, and this WhatsApp group. Most of you don't know that we have a Facebook group that is called Money Rain. If you're hearing me from Facebook, please like and share. Then join our platform and let's make some money. Now, why I'm bringing this picture your way is that I have a little story to tell you about the conditioned elephant. Now, you guys all know how and what elephant is. And now this elephant was found in India. Then in India, we have a lot of elephants all over there. Sometimes in South Africa we may have but few because they move. Okay, but in India they have a lot. So in India, this elephant was in one community in a compound house, okay, owned by an Indian, and it is a very giant elephant. You can see the leg is a very giant, very, when I mean giant, because it's well fed, giant. Okay, now this person was passing by and saw this elephant on chains, and the chains that the elephant was on was a very little chain. Even the little pole that they tied on was a little chain, a little pole that outrightly the elephant, with its nature, by its nature, can pull out these things and walk away. But elephants did not. And the elephant has stood there for many years of his life. Then this passerby was just asking, wondering what happened. And I asked the owner of this elephant, what happened that this big elephant, this giant elephant, with this little thing on his legs, is standing here and obeying you? What did you do? Then the owner now told a story that the elephant was placed on this chain since he was a young elephant, since from birth, and that now the elephant has become an adult elephant, and that his mind has been conditioned. Okay, that means he already knew from birth that there was no how he would be able to free himself from this chain. So he already took it upon himself, and this is my destiny. So that's why he stays there. That not that he wouldn't have walked away, but he does not have the knowledge that he would have walked away successfully. Wow, this taught me a lot of lesson about my own country and my country people. Did you see this elephant? At the point that this elephant was tied up to this chain, with this chain on this little tree, is a very little wood. The elephant, when he was young, had struggled with all the senses that he had then, with all the energy he had, with all the expertise that he had, with all the little weight that he had there then, and could not succeed. The same thing goes to our nation, our Nigeria, our continent, Africa. So many of the youth, the adults that are at least of the age of this bracket between 35-50, they've been struggling all their life to come out of poverty. They could not, because of the condition by the owners, who are the owners of these human beings. The owners of the Africans are the leaders, the spiritual leaders, parental leadership, okay, religious leadership, family leadership, cultural leadership. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm angry because there is no African man or African woman, especially in my country, Nigeria, that is free. Everyone is under these chains and bondage. my own way, my own side of looking at this bondage is the one of the wealth. Our mind has already been conditioned from birth that there was no how you would have struggled and you get yourself out to wealth. You should be here. You should receive a monthly salary, or you should receive a monthly allowance, or you should receive, when you go for laborer, you should be receiving a stipend that they call daily pay that cannot solve your problem. And that the next thing, if you want to revolt because you don't want to wait for the monthly salary, you don't want to wait for the daily payout, or don't want to wait for weekly allowance, then you go and do what they call scamming. It is from my country I heard 419. It is from my country I heard scam. It is from my country I heard a lot of names. So many criminals came up. Oh my God. So many things has happened to the black man. Because I don't call it the black man. I call it the color man. So many things have happened to you that has conditioned you to stay on these chains. Stay in one place. Many of us, our parents stayed on this chain, and they stayed there and there because the elephant, at this point, he's very old. He's telling himself, oh no, it's okay here. Well, let me just satisfy. Let me just be contented for what the Lord has done. If they give me morning food, fine. Afternoon food, I will manage. Evening food, I will manage. Okay, I don't need to have wealth again. I don't need, because do you know that it is in the mind of the elephant, in their habit to always move from one, they travel in a row, in a family, from one place to the other. But this elephant could not travel, could not make a movement. He was static in one place forever. So he has already resolved in his heart that this is where I'm going to stay, this is where I'm going to die. And the elephant forgot his name. He forgot his nature. He forgot where he's coming from, his lineage. And he forgot where he's going to. He was supposed to go, okay, and move from one place to the other, meet his family. Even if he should end up in the world, he should end up in the arms of his family. You know the way these people handle their burial. That would have been his longing and his wish, but no, they took it from him. Now I want you to look at yourself. Can you remember that your name is a human being, not an animal? Can you remember now that you were made in God's own image? Can you remember that for you there is nothing that is impossible? Can you just remember, if you are an African and you don't know what I'm talking, it's because you have never stepped out of the show of Nigeria or the show of your country. If you go to China, if you go to US and see structures that human being has put in place, people with sound mind has put in place, I need you to remember that you are a mankind, not an animal kind. I need you to remember something, that lack was not supposed to be part of you. We were supposed to have plenty, because the one that created this world made plenty of plants, plenty of animals, plenty of food. See the grain of the sand. Can you count how many? Look at the massive on the sky. Have you seen the sun, how glorious when it comes? It burns all over the place. Have you seen the moon? When the moon comes out, it flows all over the world. And what we are seeing here is plenty. One of my very close acquaintances calls me Madam Plenty, that I like everything. All my things should be plenty. I'm cooking food, plenty meat, plenty everything. Yes, I like it like that way. We're supposed to be in abundance. At the same time, it was not supposed to be so that we should scheme and scam people and steal from one another and conning here and conning here. No more truth in our mouth. I need you to go back to your essence, go back to yourself, come back and know that you have the strength to do and undo your character. Don't allow this earth to condition you to keep staying under chains. You can become a wealthy you. And this is the reason why I am bringing to you FORSAGE. FORSAGE. I will try. It's not easy to use this cursor and spell it, but I will spell it. FORSAGE. I'm bringing to you FORSAGE. FORSAGE is the only way. I've checked around the earth. I've checked around Nigerians. Every other businesses that are bringing is either they will pack their product into your hand. You've got to hit the street. You've got to market that product, and sometimes the product expires in your hand. Some of them, they call them one funny. I don't want to mention name here because I don't have to mention name. They say you pay. How can you pay, my people? How can you pay 99 euro and at the end of the day they will give you €1? Is that one wealth? It is the same bondage. No, I'm speaking from the point of view that you should take away greed, take away laziness. We human beings, we're supposed to work and succeed. And you can do that in FORSAGE, and you can move to the sky. FORSAGE TRON. FORSAGE TRON will take you to the moon. It is a crowdfunding because there's no one that can stay alone and become a forest. There's no tree that's never done that. There's no human being that can stay alone and become a millionaire. You've got to get yourself acquaintance with others. You've got to join yourself to others of like minds. What we are doing in a FORSAGE is that we are doing crowdfunding. We are funding ourselves worldwide. I'm bringing this video into your hand this day for you to look into it and remember that you are a human being. If this elephant had remembered that, oh, I am still an elephant, my structure is that of an elephant, I can move from this place now, he would have bumped out this place and moved out these chains from his legs and he would have been free. But the knowledge was not there. Now, where is your knowledge? Where is your wisdom? Where is your understanding? Is it the one that was given to you by men? What about the one that God gave you? Where is you now? If they ask you in the point of this earth, where are you now? Where will you place yourself? The way the country is now, the way the governance is doing now, is it good? Are you feeling good? If you are not feeling good, join FORSAGE. And call me on this number. If you are hearing me on Facebook, on WhatsApp, call me on this number. Let's join our synergy together. Let's join our hands together and become. Let's join our voices together and be. We cannot go alone, okay? You cannot move alone. Let's move together. I am here serving. I serve. Call me at any time you want to call me and join this team FORSAGE. FORSAGE TRON is going to put money into your hand. FORSAGE TRON is going to give you hope when you wake in the morning, because you are now not standing alone. You are standing with multi-million people all over the world to fight against poverty. In FORSAGE, you receive your money in your phone, your wallet, and you can withdraw it instantly. Nothing like go and wait after 3 months and they will give you €1. Join FORSAGE. If you want to have some hope, join FORSAGE. If you want to have your destiny fulfilled, join FORSAGE TRON. Call me on this number. Like my video and share it. If you are on YouTube, subscribe to this channel. Comment. Make your comments. Don't be like this elephant that is standing here wasted for years. Don't allow life to get over you and you leave this earth and leaving those small children into misery like our parents did. You know why? because the future generation is not going to be easy. So you've got to join. Now they won't took you out of their class, but you can put yourself back into your own better class. Never you allowed your children to suffer again after you've heard this story. Never you allowed your wife and your relation, your aged mother to suffer because you can make money. I like what my pastor's friend did. He entered and his father entered under him. And whoever comes under his father, the money was going to his pocket. And this is the money he's using taking care of his father. He said he wants to go and put windows and doors in his father's house in the village from that money. And as I'm talking to you, that the money is going over $200. What are you waiting for? This is an opportunity. This one is an instant payment into your wallet. Get back to me and let's move. Don't be like this elephant that is standing there till today. The elephant is hanging in his slave master's yard. No food, no money, no future, no hope. Roaming like that, just staying, waiting for the day that you will die. Never. Now that you've hurt me, there's hope. Thank you for this video. Let's go together, okay? Thank you.